have just appropriately for the finale. Full reactions are on Patreon, or if you want, you can pull up your copy of Sailor Moon, episode 34, season 5, episode 200, the series finale. Usagi's love. The moonlight illuminates the galaxy. And press play on it when I press play when the timer reaches 0. This is a long time coming, obviously. I know I haven't been overly thrilled at the lead up to this finale. I think that, well, to be honest, generally speaking, this show hasn't done season finales particularly well, but I'm still not upset with the show that I've seen. I'll have broader thoughts at the end of the episode, but I am basically forward to whatever we can do here. Dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Would it be so wrong to ask for it to be the original intro music just for this last go around? Yep. It's God. This might be the most I've ever been attached to the music of a show's intro. 99 times out of 100, I'm the one who's... Obviously, I like the balance. I want the visuals and the music to match. But most of the time, I'm the visuals guy. Not a music guy much in the first place. Yeah, I'd have been a little surprised if there was going to be a this episode will feature the ending of the show this time around. Too much pink energy is dangerous? Okay, 2001 A Space Odyssey music, fine. It was the first time this happened where the ribbon stuck around was in the movie, right? The most recent movie. Like, this is honestly weirder to me than if she just transformed back into a regular outfit. Why me, though? Because you're the main character. Always with the dress. Ugh. I'm feel very hope themed. Usagi. I didn't. I thought this was in like another dimension or something. This conversation was happening in. I did not realize this was going down just in front of all of them. At least defend yourself. I mean, like block the attacks. You don't like at least do that much. Hey, about time. Okay. It, wait. She has been very emphatically not attacking you at all. Okay. I'm dressed in black now. That means I'm evil. She's like, I just wanted to be the protagonist of a slice of life anime. A slice of life anime. Why do we need to do all this constant killing? I kind of wish she just sucked. Like, okay. I mean, that kind of makes sense, sort of. At least block! Or dodging's fine too, Sagi. It is your expertise, but. Did she just win on accident? You gotta be fucking me. Or was that Usagi got? You're fucking with me. I never knew you were an expert at sword combat! It just. This is a rough episode this is a rough season for you, Usagi. Is she like de-transforming? I had to tell you, Usagi, your pacifist run is very consistent. Are you not allowed to wear clothes for this? Don't think taking off all your clothes will defeat me, woman! I mean, no. That's just the message I took from them at all, but alright. I mean, this is potentially awesome, but I think it's amazing we still haven't really gotten. It seems like we're not going to get a full backstory on Galaxia. We kind of got little hints and tiny bits, but. Yeah, well. God, how much I want the original intro music to make it a showing here. Maybe when Mamoru comes back, inevitably. Okay, but how I believe in the fact that we've seen the future, and like the future has had a direct impact on the past, so like you literally have to win here. Like if Galaxia was a time traveling villain, this wouldn't be an issue, but she ain't. Galaxia's like, I still don't understand why you had to take off all your clothes to do this. Is this just unrelated? Is it just me, or I feel like Usagi's a lot more ruthless with the monsters of the week than she is with the actual main antagonists in the show. Like, she goes full take no prisoners when it's just like someone trying to steal cake from a bakery. Which has absolutely happened, of course. but when someone's trying to kill all of humanity, she's like, we can be friends. Ooh. Is, is that the end? Okay. Across the galaxy? Like, quite literally. Whatever. I mean, yeah, absurdly so, yes, but it's kind of what we're here for. I feel like some planets are gonna be feeling a little bit less charitable than you about that. I mean, Usagi, I feel for you, but they're coming back. I mean, is this just a dream, like, or is it already happening? Okay, but like, how are you all flying? Like, she got wings, but y'all just standing up here. Or are you still the seeds? He went and put on his ancient outfit. God, how much I wish that she had just been past Galaxia. Ugh. Hey, sweet. Yeah, it's a little. Well, at least this means that, like, theoretically, all the other Sailor Scouts that got taken out are coming back too. Maybe you get a final moment with Sailor Iron Mouse, maybe? Get those two, Crow, whatever, and Siren back together. That'd be very sweet. I would be here for that. misread that for a second. I thought he said, I'll never forgive you. Why are they back in disguise, by the way? Wait. Yeah, no more of this going off abroad shit. That's what, yeah. The real important things here. Yeah, like, why are you still doing the disguises? By the way, did you conclude that it would be easier to be pop stars if you became men? Like, what was the purpose of this? Power Rangers go! Haruka's like, yes, finally! Okay, that's actually really sweet. Can you imagine if he just dumped her? Last scene of the show. It's been a really rough season for her. And I'm going abroad again. Dude! Awesome way to wrap this up. Okay. Yeah! Best season ever. That's all I need to know. Dude. Fuck yeah! Bada. Look, I'll get to my bitching and moaning in a minute here, but right now it's fun times, okay? The way that she wrapped it up with the I am Usagi Tsukino bit, that couldn't have been more fucking perfect. I'm actually so much love that decision. Aww. I'm still blown away that they ended it there. Like, I know there's been a little in the intervening, and then Crystal came along. It just, because the kind of show it was, they could have ran it for 20 seasons. If they wanted to. Oh, God. I can't believe I'm going to say this. And maybe this is just the initial feelings that I'm having right now. I think season 5 might have clawed its way to the bottom for me. Those last few episodes, like, season 4 I have so many issues with, but it was better in the second half, and it was still about the Sailor Scouts all coming together. Too much Chibiusa, of course, but whereas I'm just baffled by how much focus they gave to the Starlights versus any of the actual main characters. And honestly, only one of the Starlights was even remotely interesting, so that's not fantastic. Oh, but I won't focus on this, because ultimately, honestly, that last bit really fucking saved this whole series finale. Fuck yeah! Dude, I'm so happy I watched this show, even though I think a lot of Sailor Moon is missed potential. It's what I've repeated ad nauseum is I do not understand why this show seems to have such a disinterest in its own characters and its own core cast. Like, putting aside my issues with the fact that they keep introducing amazing, interesting side characters, like going all the way back to the Spectre sisters, and several of the demons in season 1, and some of the season 2 characters are pretty interesting, and outside of the Spectre sisters, I mean, and just like we never see them again. Even if they've got a pretty good reason they could show up again, like they could end up being a broader sub friend group to the Sailor Scouts. Maybe people that you see every once in a while. Maybe Usagi goes to them for advice, that kind of thing. If this is a way that they could build out their world and expand the number of characters that Usagi can talk to about all this stuff, let alone the other characters. Like, putting aside my issues with their absolute disrespect to their sidekick. Oh, no, not putting aside. The Usagi's family, who at one point were important, and Naru. I assume her dad and brother died off screen, and her mom just clawing on to whatever screen time she can get. But yeah, putting aside the side cast, which I have a hard time doing, because God, they blew that. They never gave enough to do to the other 4 inner guardians. Like, and I don't mean like in combat or anything, like, I feel like they could have established full arcs for all of them. They could have given each of them their own struggles and not even like made it overly complicated. I understand this is a 90s show. I was more focused on the monster of the week and the fun factor. That's totally fine. Why did it always have to be Usagi who solves the problem of the episode? I get she can do it most of the time. The show's called Sailor Moon. But why did they have to engineer it such that she always has to do the finishing blow? Everything has to be laser focused on her. Like, you would think this kind of show they would want to give more big moments to all the characters just for merchandising purposes, if nothing else. I loved this show. I kind of expected I would like Sailor Moon. It's the reason I ended up putting it in a poll at one point to watch it, because I kind of figured that I would get a good deal of fun out of the show, and I was right. But I did not expect to have this many major issues with it. And like I said, I'm looking at the crystal in the bottom right here. These are not the kind of issues I expect to really be solved in the manga or crystal, based on everything I've heard about it. Like, I suppose it might benefit from more focus, at least on the core cast, I would hope, but it'll also probably be a lot shorter. which one of the advantages of having a 200 episode show is you shouldn't feel like certain characters that are a core part of the cast didn't get the focus that they deserved. Like, I also, as far as season 5 goes, I think they should have just kept Chibiusa in it. She was a part of the group, even if it was a little stupid that she reinserted herself into the group back in season 3 and stuck around. It's still she was in the team, and it just felt wrong that she wasn't there for the end of it, especially if they were going to introduce Chibi, who was just another kid. Whatever they end up doing, but I still this show gave me a lot of things to love. And I guess my gripes are boiled down to these are things I could have loved more, because it ultimately comes down to wanting more of certain things. And it is an issue, but it's an issue born from a genuine positive. I will almost certainly be reacting to Crystal and the relevant films at some point. Next, I am catching up on Ninjago, which is, I believe, 15, 20 episodes behind. That's going to be my daily for that period, and then I'm going over to Revolutionary Girl, Utena, however it's said. Join me for that next time.